Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Diamond Select Toys, the Lord of the Rings Deluxe Action Figure Gimli. And he comes with a Sauron Build-A-Figure part. It comes in that typical Diamond Select Lord of the Rings style packaging. Both sides of the box say Lord of the Rings, and it have the little windows to let the light in so you can see the figure and all the accessories. On the back of the package, it says Series 1, the Lord of the Rings Deluxe Action Figure with Sauron parts, and it says collect them all. We got Gimli and Legolas from Series 1 on the back, and it is also showing the Build-A-Figure right there, and we do have some read-up information. Here's a close-up of the read-up information, so feel free to pause it if you want to read it. Gimli comes with the head of Sauron, and this thing looks wicked. It is very, very badass, and I can't wait to put the figure together. Gimli comes with some awesome expressive hands equipped. They're just sort of open like he could hold something or like claw at something. Gimli also comes with a pair of gripping hands. Now, if you're Dwarf, you're gonna have some Dwarven axes, and these things look great. So this one particular is my least favorite out of the three that we get, but this is still a pretty cool looking axe with the sculpt work, the paint work, and it's made out of hard plastic, so you're not gonna have to worry about your weapons drooping. And that's a big thing when it comes to like weapons like swords and axes. You want them made out of good plastic so they don't warp and droop while they're on display. Here we have the second axe that we get, and this thing is awesome. I love the gold on the blade at the top. I just love the texture and the sculpt work that's in this. It's a beautiful axe. And saving the best for last, I love the fact that he comes with a battle axe. That double blade looks so awesome. The gold, the texture design, that's where the gold's at, looks awesome. This just looks like a vicious axe. And I just like how all the handles have this like woven like grip on them. And they have like a little gold end. Here we have an up-close look at Gimli, and holy crap did they put tons of paint and sculpt work into this figure. I mean, look at the freaking details around the helmet, the braids. They added a wash to his beard. His face looks great. Like, it looks like Gimli. I think they nailed this so well. And again, the details in the helmet, and I'm just impressed. I'm super impressed. And then you got the long braided ponytail leading down, the texture throughout. There's a wash throughout this figure. But that helmet alone, just tons of detail. We look at his armor. Looks great. Looks like chainmail. It's got texture throughout that. The front of his little tunic, his leather tunic, whatever you want to classify it as, has tons of texture throughout. Got the wash, the belt sculpted nicely. I mean, this figure's gorgeous. Even got sculpted in details on the bracers, on the gloves. Even beyond the arm, he's got like these little hoops here. Don't know what they're used for. I know this one's obviously going to be used for an axe right there. We got his like bedroll, little backpack. Another one of those hoops. The hoops are pretty stationary, so I don't know how they're used yet. Then we get down to the detail in the bottom of his jacket or tunic. Looking awesome. And then what's even crazier is they went in the detail of texturing the inside and painting the inside. And that goes throughout the whole figure. And I think that's crazy. And his legs have like a dry brushing throughout. And then one thing I want to give a lot of detail attention to is look at these boots. Look at the sculpt work. Putting his little dwarven boots. Looks so freaking awesome. I almost forgot he has another ring right on his back. Again, I don't know what these rings are for. I would assume they would be for holding axes or something. I'm not 100% sure, but still looking pretty freaking cool. Now, diving into some articulation, his head can look left and right this much. He's got some attitude you can have in there. You know, not much left and right because the beard and the ponytail are going to hit, preventing the full 360. Even looking up and down, this is as much as you're going to get because the beard and the ponytail. So, I mean, it's okay right there. His arms can almost do a full T-pose. We got the bicep swivel right there, which moves this piece of armor, which is nice. Full 360 right there. Elbows can do a 90 degree, and they even swivel at the elbow. Wrist rotation, and we get wrist bends. I wish, even though we get this type of angle with the elbow, I wish they would have gave us double jointed elbows. I mean, he's going to be probably dual wielding some axes and stuff. It just would have gave him that extra movement in his arms for those axes. But I mean, so far it's still not bad. We also get the ball belly area for the ab, so he can do the hula hoop type of motion, left and right, all that type of stuff, leaning, all that. And then his legs can kick forward like so. Underneath, we do see we got the nice hips. There's a thigh cut up there. And then the knees are just single jointed knees. Again, would have been nice to have double jointed just to get it that little extra oomph. And then there's no boot cut, which that would have been perfect opportunity for a boot cut, especially with his boots. And then we do get the ankle bend and pivot. As I was getting Gimli all posed up, I noticed if you lift the armor a little bit, since it has a little bit of a gap, you lift it up a little bit, it can actually slide over this piece, giving you a little bit higher of an arm lift, so he can do a full T-pose. Gimli all posed up with two dwarven axes looks super badass, like he's just ready to tear through a bunch of orcs and goblins. It's an awesome looking figure. Even with a little bit of limitation in the elbow, yes, it gives you that 90 degree. I just wish it gave a little bit more. I wish it was double jointed so much. You still can get a really solid pose out of Gimli. And the sculpt is phenomenal. The paintwork's phenomenal. I mean, this is a great piece. Now I have Gimli fully decked out with all his gear equipped. And the only thing he doesn't have is his extra hands in a bag or something, which you could probably easily make a little pouch and attach it to his belt. But he holds his weapons really nice. But you can really see, because that double jointed elbow doesn't exist, he can't really properly prop that axe up on his shoulder like I would like. Like, those are little nitpicky things that I would like, especially when you're carrying a battle axe like that. And you can see his other axe can fit in there. Like, pretty much all the smaller axes fit nicely. And it's just a super, super awesome figure. Here we have some size comparison to other Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures that I've reviewed. And can we take a minute to appreciate what Diamond Select Toys is doing with this Lord of the Rings line? I mean, look at how beautiful these things look together. And the scale is perfect. I mean, look at the Dwarf is taller than the Hobbit. The Hobbit's shorter than the Moria Orc, but the Dwarf's taller than the Moria Orc. I mean, it's great. And honestly, the Moria Orc, if I probably bent up his knees, he might be more closer to the same level as Dwarf. But still, the scale of these figures look great. The paintwork, the sculpt work, like, I hope they keep coming with them. I know that there's that deluxe edition Golem coming out, which I can't wait to get because he has some really good articulation. Because I didn't get the Frodo and Golem Comic-Con set, so I'm looking forward to getting the deluxe Golem. And I'm looking forward to what Diamond Select is going to give us when it comes to this line. I hope we're getting more characters. I'm hoping we're going to get some of these bigger characters like the Balrog or Treebeard and things like that. I just want to see what they can do. And right now they're impressing the hell out of me with the amount of work and detail and paintwork and accessories that they're really putting into these figures. This Gimli figure, for being a Series 1, is super impressive. I mean, it's crazy that I sort of did like Series 2 and up, and then I'm back to 1 because I didn't have it. I was waiting for my pile of loot, but still, this Gimli figure, for being a Series 1 figure, is phenomenal. Sure, the articulation could have been a little bit better, but overall, what he brings to the table is a solid figure. The paintwork, the sculpt work, the accessories, I really, really like this figure. And my hat's off to Diamond Select for making an amazing Gimli figure. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Diamond Select Toys Lord of the Rings Gimli. If you guys are enjoying my content, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, as it helps the channel evolve and grow. Make sure you guys hit the silver bell notification if you want to know when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys go ahead and check out Diamond Select Toys information's down below. If you're looking to pick up your own Lord of the Rings figures or even other Diamond Select type of figures like Marvel Selects, their information is down below. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.